Salams and welcome. If you're just joining us, there's amazing news going on. American President Donald Trump has phoned Russian President Putin, and they had a discussion for more than 90 minutes, 90 minutes, to end the war in Ukraine, right? And then following that, Donald Trump then had a call with Zelensky, and another call for more than 60 minutes, 60 minutes. So things are moving very, very rapidly in Europe. But we all hope and pray that there's peace. There has got to be peace all over the world. So it seems like Donald Trump is fulfilling his election campaign mission that he wants to end the war in Ukraine. Because as far as Trump is concerned, and one understands this, he says he does not want to send more and more armaments to Ukraine. Because as far as he is concerned, he said Ukraine it's to do with Europe. Britain must invest more in armaments, and Europe must take care of its own problems, because America must look after itself, because Trump wants to put America first, and you don't blame him for that, because he does not want to spend American tax dollars on the war in Britain, Russia, and Ukraine. So let's look at some of the headlines here, because many of the analysts are saying this is a diplomatic victory for Russia, and Zelensky is getting the short end of the stick, right? And in fact, the conversation between Donald Trump and Putin went very, very well. And President Putin has invited Donald Trump to Moscow, and similarly, they've decided to invite one another to each other's countries. Absolutely amazing. So the analyst says the road to a just peace for Ukraine will not be very, very smooth, and the US stance on Ukraine is a bitter blow for Zelensky. Whereas Russia has scored a major, major diplomatic victory in a single phone call. With a single phone call, Vladimir Putin's status has risen tremendously all over the world. The language from the White House has changed compared to what it was under the Biden administration. President Trump says that he wants to work together very, very closely with President Putin to end the war in Ukraine. And he hopes that they will be visiting each other's nations. And Trump says that after his discussion with both the leaders, Trump says that both Zelensky and Putin want peace at the end of the day. And then let's see what some of the European powers have reacted to the call between President Trump and President Putin. Speaking in Paris, German Foreign Minister Annalena Baerbock says it was good that Putin is prepared to negotiate and that Europe would be united. And French Foreign Minister Jean-Noël Barrot says Europe would offer security guarantees for Ukraine if NATO membership isn't provided to Kyiv imminently. Right, so the Trump-Putin phone call has put a cold shower for Ukraine and NATO ambition. Let me know what you think. On the one hand, I'm happy, because look, there's got to be an end to the war in Ukraine and Russia. People are unnecessarily dying. But now it appears that Trump is drawing back. He's pulling back. He doesn't want to invest and send armaments into Europe. And he's saying that Europe must look after itself, and Britain must look after itself. So Britain at the moment is spending 2.2% of its GDP on armaments. And Trump is saying, no, 2.2% is too little. You need to spend 5%. Right? So let me know what you think. Stay well, look after yourself. Alhamdulillah.